What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We're out here at Rockingham Drag Strip again. Gonna try to make a few passes with the old Neon out here. Nothing crazy, just some A to B passes just so I can get back into the rhythm of things. It's been a couple months, probably about 5 months since I've made a pass, so I'm trying to get out here, knock the dust off, and see if we can't make a couple of mid 10-second passes. Like I said, we probably won't turn it all the way up, but if it's looking good, maybe we will. Who knows? But I just got here. Jerrad should be here in a little while. And I believe Quentin's coming out as well. So let's go ahead and get this thing unloaded. Gonna show you how easy life is with this SP tuning quick release. Alright guys, let me explain just a little bit about what I did to get this thing ready to make a pass down the track. Pretty simple. All I did was put the front slicks on. They're VMS 13x9 V-Stars and the rear skinnies. Set the tire pressure for the skinnies. I like to set them around 30 psi, and the slicks on the front, I go ahead and put them at 7.5 to 8 psi, depending on the track conditions of that day. And also I stiffened up the dampening on the BC coilovers. That usually helps with the launch. Next thing we got to do is set up the boost box and the WOT box, because I definitely do not want to be running on street boost. That will definitely not be enough. Like I said, we're not going to turn it all the way up. This first pass is just going to be literally an A to B pass. Probably going to run like a 1050, 1040 maybe, if it makes it all the way down to the track. But like I said, I'm just here to try to get back into the rhythm of things, because we have some pretty big events coming up, and I'd hate to show up to one of those events without having made a pass in about 5 months and then make a dumb little mistake. So it's always good to come out to these test and tune nights just so you can practice, so when event comes you don't do something dumb and make a mistake that ends up making you lose the race. So let's see here. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that, but that is pretty much a street boost. Well, usually I run boost by RPM on the street because it's hard to make this thing hook on the street with this front wheel drive, higher horsepower car. I bring in the boost little by little on map A, and then map B is a little bit more aggressive. But since we're at the track, we can turn it all the way up pretty much from second through fourth gears. It's just first gear that you got to worry about. I usually like to leave, let's see here, we'll do the map B setting. We'll change the map B. Let's see here, we'll put 11 on the dome in first gear, which will usually do 19 to 20 pounds in first gear. And then second gear, from second gear to fourth, or the fifth, even though you don't use fifth, I pretty much use all the boost that I'm going to use. But I'm not going to use full boost. I'm probably going to set it to about, I don't know, 28 psi. Full boost on this car is around 31, 32. But like I said, we're not trying to break any PBs, especially because I didn't take all the weight that I usually take out of this car. It's still another 150 pounds that I could have removed if I really wanted to make a PB pass. But I don't think this car is ready to make a PB pass. Mostly because of weather, and mainly because I haven't gotten new parts that I'm having custom made. So like I said, we'll just probably do 28 psi, and if it likes that, we might turn it up on the second pass. 22 on the dome of a boost box for my car. Every car is different, but for my car, usually gives me about 28 pounds of boost. So we'll try that, and if it needs more, we'll turn it up, but we'll try that for now. And we'll write this. Good to go. Now we'll move on to the WOT Box settings. This is the boost box interface for the two-step. Let's go ahead and see what it's set at.
Hey.
What's up?
Are you about to go over there?
Nah, I'm just setting up my WOT Box.
Are we live?
Yeah.
What's up, Andres' YouTube channel?
57, that's a little too high.
Nah, send it.
Nah, I don't know about that. Might be a little too high. I'm gonna set it to about 55.
I got mine at 55.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna set it at.
They're gonna prep the track before we go up there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think they're doing that right now.
We'll try 55 and see how it goes.
Alright, so when you going?
Once I get this and make sure I got everything else I need, and we'll be good. 55.
I was trying to debate on if I was gonna wait. Watch you go and then I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're about to go.
Good to go.
I'll just wait on you.
Alright, now that we got that set up, we gotta test it, make sure it's gonna work. It's been 5 months since I made a pass, so this not a bad pass, a little A to B pass. 1043 at 141.96, but the short track is still shit, so probably gonna turn up the boost in first gear. Only made like 20 pounds in first gear, and then maybe feed it a little bit more boost out the back. See how that goes. Probably only get one more pass tonight, so I might as well turn it up. AFRs look good, so why not? Let's turn it up and see what it does. Didn't bog and didn't spin in first gear, so probably gonna give it another 2 pounds. So I need to add 4, which would make it 15. I put it at 14 on the dome and see. It should make 24 pounds in first gear, and then the rest I'm gonna add 4 to it and see what it does. Probably end up making mid 30 pounds, but the back half isn't the problem. The short track is. The track is good. I just don't know. I don't know if something's wrong with the car. It's probably just me, since I haven't driven it on the track in so long. But this is what testing tune is for, so we can figure out what it likes and go from there. But boy, I can't wait till them new parts come in so I can turn this thing all the way up. Let this thing breathe a little bit. But let's see what this does. And like I said, it's probably the last pass, so either way, whatever it does is whatever it does.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Well, tonight did not go like Jerrad and I intended it to go. He has clutch slipping issues, and I Do not know what it is yet. If it's an axle, more than likely it's the input shaft. It should have never survived this long. I'm surprised it did. So if it is the input shaft, that thing owes me nothing. It's just been through hundreds of launches at high horsepower, so it's time to upgrade. So things happen for a reason. Well, I didn't feel like making an outro video the other day at the track after what happened, because I was pretty devastated by what had happened, and it was late, and I just wanted to load up the car and get home. But pretty much I blew up my trans. Not exactly sure what happened to it yet. I did come home and jacked it up, you know, took the axles out, took the intermediate shaft out, replaced all that. Well, replaced the axles and looked at the intermediate shaft, made sure none of that was the issue, and it wasn't. So I'm pretty sure at this point it's the input shaft and probably actually the diff as well, because I jacked it up, and when I go to turn the tires by hand, they don't turn. Both of them don't turn, actually. Each individual tire does turn the gear set on its own, but it does not turn the other tires, so I'm sure it has something to do with the diff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tearing the trans apart and see what I find out. And how the saying goes, when it rains it pours. My fuel pump decided to just go out all of a sudden, so there's another thing I have to take care of. But I'll get some parts ordered and get this thing back to the track as soon as possible. Hopefully I can get it ready before some of these events that are coming up. But if not, oh well. We'll get it back out there when I can. Make sure to stay tuned for those videos, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.